And do you know that there is Monster Clay Gray? And this product is amazing. I was waiting for it for so many years, and now finally I have a chance to work with it. So if you want to know more, keep watching. And remember, if you want to be part of this community, subscribe, check my links, comment below, and let's start. So first of all, where to get it? Now I have to say that, like I mentioned before, I was trying to get it for so many years. I saw so many YouTubers working with this material, and I was excited, but it was really hard to get it. You can get it on their webpage, I believe, and also in Amazon. Now I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the description, but I have to say, and this is one of the first time that I say this, that should be the last result, because it's a little bit expensive. Even the shipping, this is not really that heavy, but still, no, the shipping, it's like $10 or more, I don't remember, but definitely something that I will check your craft store. I will check around to see if you have it. I have to say that for a long time, these were really hard for me to get. The brown one, the regular one, was so hard. I was able only to get it online. Thankfully God that one of my favorite store, my craft store, they have it, no, it's Blix, and they have the brown one. They had the gray for a little bit, just, I don't know, I went one day, and I was excited that now I can buy their Monster Clay. I didn't have the money to buy the gray one, so I only got the regular Monster Clay. And when I came back like a month later, they told me that they were not going to order more and they don't have any. So that was really disappointed, and it's basically now that I was able to get it online. So let's talk about Monster Clay. It's just a clay that is waxy, that is really flexible, that never dries. You can use it many times. So that's why I love it. Most of my videos I have showed this brown clay. Is actually where I did this Bowser. The other one, like you can see, I already use it because my next video is gonna be Chimera that I did. I only have one person, and I don't know if it is the same person, but thank you so much for always voting on my polls from my community channel tab. So thank you so much. And continuing with Monster Clay, no, like I said, you can reuse it, you can heat it. But usually what I do is use a microwave to heat it up. I just put it like 4 minutes usually. So most of the time it's only 2 to 3 minutes. But I mentioned, no, that I have put it 4 minutes, maybe a little bit more. And I wanted to have the same treatment for this one. So there's many techniques that you can really heat your clay. Some people even use heat gun. And I'm not talking about the hair dryer. This heat gun, they can be really powerful, no? A little bit of a story here really quickly. I tried a long time ago to fix a phone, to change the screen, and I did it before with other phones, but I was doing this one with my heat gun, and I was just not paying attention, and completely in seconds it completely melted the screen, melted all the electric component, and it was a mess. But so just, I'm telling you this because you have to be careful, and it could be something really useful to just be heating pieces and building up your sculpture. So over here that you can see, I have, now I'm going to show you exactly when I pull the plastic wrap from the top. I tried to push down, I tried to see how the clay was. I always knew that the brown one is really firm. You can really press, and you're not going to really do anything. You cannot use it at all. But I was so surprised that you can actually, with the gray one, just with my fingers I was able to move the clay around. It's not like completely like regular clay that you can just grab it and start working, but I'm pretty sure that if you have a knife, a spoon or something to take slowly the clay, you can actually use it from the bucket, and that's just amazing. And I still don't know if I like it or not, because it's kind of too soft sometimes, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But something that I want to mention before that is that this material, no, just like polymer clay, most of these clays, they have 3 different types. They sell the soft one, the medium, and the firm. So basically the soft one is really soft. So basically you can really move the clay around, and it's going to be really easy. I really recommend that for people that maybe even have some problems with their articulations of the hands, that they can hurt when they're working on a sculpture. That will help you with that. The medium, I love it. These two are medium, completely. I love medium because it has a little bit of both. It's not completely soft, but it's not completely firm. Firm, in the other hand, is especially to create better details, and not really better details, but it's just it retain, the clay retain better the details that you put on it, so you can do more amazing things. Now, of course, it depends on the talent and experience that you have, but firm are also really useful. But like I said, sometimes it could be a material could be really too firm, and sometimes you have to work extra hard to be able to use it. So in this one, Monster Clay, you just have to heat it up. Like I said, I put it in the microwave. And usually, and some people that use the heat gun, they complain about the microwave method because you have to wait a little bit. Well, it depends how long you put it. If you put it 1 minute or two, you can maybe start working without problems. But like I said, I usually put it more than 2 minutes, 3, sometimes 4. And also depends how much clay you have. And it will become a liquid state. And you're going to have to wait a little bit, no? Because in the liquid state, it will burn you. I have to say that I was surprised. I wanted to have the same treatment with this one. I mentioned in my videos that I usually put it between 2 and 3 minutes. But sometimes I have left it to 4, even 5 minutes. So I wanted to do the same thing with the gray. And that's what I did. No, I put this plastic bucket that I love many times. Even if I haven't used the whole thing. And this was leftovers, which it looked like I didn't took much, but this was what's left over of my newest sculpture that I'm going to show in my next video. But definitely I put it many times just to try to see if the same thing, no, it holds so long in the microwave. And also something that I was surprised also is that I was able to touch and manage quicker, almost right away. No, I put it 5 minutes. I'm going to show you the video right here, but you can see that it's only one, like it looks like only one part is completely liquid, which is gonna be always in these materials. You have to be careful and you have to make sure you move around all the clay because the middle is gonna be liquid and the surface is gonna be not really hard, but it's not gonna be liquid. So if you try to grab, you're gonna burn yourself for sure. So just be careful. But I was surprised that the color gray, even if it was hot, I was able to kind of grab it. Of course, I touched even the liquid because I was surprised how I just wasn't burning myself. And of course, I burned myself. But I definitely was able to work just more. And one of the things about this one, it looks like it is like kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's really flexible, kind of like a gum. I don't know, it's kind of weird texture. It's a little bit different from the regular clay. This one is just a little bit kind of plasticky. I don't know how to describe, but I have to say that creating my sculpture, I didn't feel any difference in question of the experience of creating it. I have used other clay, other materials that are just too soft or too sticky, and it has been hard to create things. But with this one, it wasn't at all. Yes, it feels like more plasticky and a little bit not really sticky because it doesn't stick to you unless it's completely almost in the liquid stage, but really easy to work with, so I really like it. This piece that you have seen how I'm just squishing it, I just took it from my bucket, and this bucket has been here all night. I finished my piece yesterday, and look, maybe if you don't know, if you haven't worked with Monster Clay, you don't understand that being able to squish this, being able to just do this, it's just amazing, no? I'm gonna show you. Like I said, this is my only gray one, that's why I use it and that's why it looks like that. But over here I didn't even know, I didn't really want it to open this one yet, but I did it just to try to see how different they are. But I have this old one, still a lot of clay here, I can do a sculpture. And if I take a piece of the leftovers, pressing really hard, and of course it breaks, and eventually I can maybe do something, but it's not gonna be like here. I'm gonna grab another piece. Okay, not that easy to take, but it just look so easy to mold, so easy to do things with this. It's way softer, way easier. I feel that it handles better heat, and I can use it almost right away, like I was mentioning, without burning myself. So one of the downsides is that I feel, because it's really, I cannot say soft, but it doesn't harden that much like this one. No, if I try to like bend or do something, it's gonna break, of course, and I can fix it, no, because this is really easy, just a little bit more heat, and I can put it back any of the pieces. But with this one, the downside is that it's so soft sometimes that when I was working on my sculpture, that I hope you watch the next video, is that I was trying to create details in when I was turning my piece and trying to go with one of my tools. I completely just I felt it. I only barely touched the surface, and it scratched it really easy. So I had to redo some of the details on the face, and that's a downside that I think I either need to get used to it and just know how to work this better. No, a few times I just move things around because it's just so flexible. So I don't know what you think, but definitely it's monster clay is amazing, it's great. I'm gonna try to create other things. If you have any comments, if you wanted to create something, I'm thinking probably a mask, another sculpture. Have always so many ideas, but I never have the time. So, but basically this is monster clay gray, and is amazing. Has a quick recap. Monster clay gray is more flexible, handle more the heat, and it will stay flexible longer, even after days, than the regular one. If you create something with monster clay and you want me to show it here in my channel, please mail me a photo of your work and I'll be happy to show it. Check my links, I have all the materials always, and the most important thing, enjoy art. So see you next time.